What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing this evening? So I just watched this video of R. Kelly's ex-wife Andrea Kelly explaining the abuse that she encountered when she was married to R. Kelly, and she's also explaining why she thought about committing suicide. I just wanted to share this video with you guys because I've heard a lot about R. Kelly and his sex cults and all this and all that. I really can't say that I ever took a lot of it to heart. Do you see what I'm saying? But when I've seen this video and I seen this lady crying and I seen the fear that was still in her eyes and the hurt that was still in her eyes, I had to share this video with you guys. Not only because it's talking about R. Kelly and his perverted ways, and we've been hearing about them for decades, all the way back to the time when he married Aaliyah before she was 18 years old, the singer Aaliyah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, for us old peoples. Anyway, yeah, all the way back then, he supposed to had urinated on an underage girl. You know what I mean? He almost went to jail for that. And I think that after that, he required the girls to be at least 18 years old and, join his sex cult or whatever. But anyway, I didn't want to share the video because of that. I want to share this video because of the fact that she explains at one point of this little clip, and it's only 2 minutes long. I hope you guys will listen to it, that she didn't realize that she was a domestic violence victim. And domestic violence comes in a lot of forms. You don't always have to be beat up. A man doesn't always have to be physically harming you or putting his hands on you in order for you to be a domestic violence victim. Domestic violence happens in many forms of physical, but also verbal and emotional, financial. You can say that you're staying with a man for your children. How are you gonna live without this man? Who's gonna take care of your children? That can be an excuse. You don't want your friends to know that you live such a chaotic lifestyle. You don't want your family to know. Whatever the case is, there are many reasons women suffer fear of leaving, fear of your life. He might be telling you, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you and your kids. Whatever the case may be, there are a lot of women that stay in a domestic violence situation. But after you hear this video, if you're looking, just let me say that I don't care what the situation is, there is always a way out. There are people that can help you. There are domestic violence the domestic violence units in every police department in these United States of America that will be more than willing to help you. If you feel that you are in fear of your life, and a lot of women are, there are places that you can be taken to where your spouse will never find you or your children. Anyway, let me play this video for you guys and I'll come back and close.
Tria, take us through the moment that you walked away. What was that day like?
That day, I just remember playing sick all day. And I went and I got in the bed. And I was like, okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And something just said, end it. That was my first answer, end it. And I remember going out on the balcony. We were at the Wyndham Grand Bay Hotel. I'll never forget it, Coconut Grove. And I actually climbed up on the balcony. And I had one foot propped against the wall. And my other foot I climbed up on the ledge. And I remember looking down. And it's almost like God was able to let me see in the future. And I saw my body laying in blood. And I saw the ambulance come. And I saw the housekeeping come out. And they were pointing up. And they said she jumped from up there. And then I remember my baby's voice in the background going, Mama, Mama, why did Mama jump? Why did Mama leave us? And I remember jumping down. And I said, okay, God, you have to give me an answer today. What do you want me to do if this is not for me and you want me to leave? What do you want me to do? God, I need an answer today, not tomorrow, not in an hour. I need it now. And the first thing God told me, he said, grab your laptop. And I'm like, oh, God, you tripping. A laptop? Are you serious? And once I grabbed the laptop, he said, put in domestic violence. And I'm thinking to myself, but I'm not that girl. I'm not the teeth missing. I'm not the broken bone girl. And God said, keep scrolling. So I kept scrolling. And at the end of domestic violence awareness website, there was a questionnaire. And there were 17 questions. And they ask you, has your abuser ever done And of the 17, Robert had done 15 to me.
Oh my God.
What I just heard is completely devastating. And I wanted to bring you back in to know what you went through and to see this family going through what they're going through with their daughter and your ex-husband. Do you have any advice for the Savage family?
I do know that she is loved and she's going to come out of it because you laid that foundation for her. Keep her prayed up. I just want you to know that I'm supported because, like you, my family went to the Chicago Sun-Times to Mary Mitchell when they couldn't get in contact with me, my grandfather, my mom, and there was a whole article about it. My order of protection I had against him was in the newspaper. But I just want you to know that I stand in the gap for Joycelyn. And I know that I understand it to a level that no police officer, no counselor, no judge, nobody will understand.
And we've done well-being checks, and they've been unsuccessful.
And that's why I'm here, because my parents did the same, and that's what made them go to the Chicago Sun-Times.
And we didn't want to go to the media. We had no choice because they think if somebody's over 18, they're grown.
They're grown.
Yes. But we know our daughter.
They're not.
We know she's not saying. We do get the fruit calls we have got there, like prison calls. Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel that he's never been prosecuted, and now in our society, in a sense, it's constantly repeated itself with him?
I think because he has enablers. Just to recently, my husband and I had the courage to speak out. A lot of these people have now fled his camp. They've been enabling him. They're enabling him, or either they take small settlements of payment, and that's something we refuse to do.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, he doesn't have anybody there to love him enough to say enough. Andrea Kelly loves him enough to say enough. Get help.
Yes.
And that's how, when you know that somebody truly, truly loves you, they're not going to enable you. They're not going to just turn a blind eye and say it's okay. Somebody that truly loves you, they yank your coattails.
Absolutely.
And they tell you. And you know what? If I have to be that person, I get it. And I stand in the gap, and I understand that I'm a vessel.
I'm so thankful for you speaking out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We want to thank you all for speaking out as well. We know what we...
Okay, I'm going to stop right here. I tried to click over to show you guys the second part to this video. I hope that you guys will check out Sister Circle Live channel. They also have an afternoon talk show that comes on Monday through Friday on TV1. It's an awesome channel. I hope that you guys will check it out. But I really wanted to show both of the parts of these videos if I could, because it is so important for us to understand what is really going on concerning domestic violence situation, especially concerning domestic violence when that situation is surrounding your children. Like, what do you do after they've turned 18 years old? Do you see? So what do you do when they've been brainwashed? Because it seems like these domestic violence victim perpetrators, they are predators and they stalk. There's a specific type of woman, a woman that have low self-esteem, that a woman that may have been abused as a child, may have grown up in a domestic violence situation. There are a certain type of women that these R. Kelly types of men can sniff out. Do you see what I'm saying? And they prey on you and they work with your mind. They don't even have to put their hands on you to get you to do what they need you to do. That's why you see these women still walking around saying that they have pimps in this day and age. Is sex trafficking. That's one reason why you see so much sex trafficking going on in this country, because these people are master manipulators and they pick you out and they stalk you like your prey, and they seek to possess you in order for you and to get you to do anything that they want you to do. Okay, so if anybody's going through that situation, there is a way out. At the top of this video, there is a domestic violence hotline. Please call and just talk to somebody, and so that you can get yourself a plan, because nobody deserves to live in this situation. I don't even see how you can. Look, you or your children don't deserve to be in this situation, okay? This is not a man anymore. This R. Kelly guy is a monster. And that is why I'm sharing this video with you guys in hopes that it will help somebody. A lot of times, we don't like to speak out about the celebrities in our community. But, honey, it is after I saw this video, these videos were published today. And after I saw the hurt in Andrea Kelly's eyes, and I heard I heard the hurt, I'm sorry, in her heart, I had to make these videos. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace.